Stephen Merchant.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Lovely to
Hello,
see
sir.
you.
How are you?
I'm very well. I'm slightly cooler than I was 5 minutes ago,
Yeah,
and I'm
absolutely.
grateful for it. Tell you what, I moved to London about 10 years ago, and I had one night out where you were standing in front of me in the street, and I was very excited. I didn't say anything, but I thought, oh, I've come to London now. There's Stephen Merchant.
Yeah, well, it's a good job I wasn't standing in front of you at a concert.
Indeed, that would have been
Yeah,
more
you'd have been done for.
disappointing. I would have been straight back up to Preston.
Yeah, you'd have been. No, all you'd heard is Taylor Swift's voice.
That's it. As you'd rightly guessed, I'd be at a Taylor Swift concert.
That's right. Yeah.
Mate, first and foremost, Outlaws Series 2 on its way.
Series 3.
Series 3?
Series 3 on its way, yes.
Oh my word.
At the end of the
How
month.
excited are you to kind of get that out there?
I'm very excited. I think it's the best series so far.
Nice.
You know, everyone knows the characters by now. We've really ramped the stakes up. Someone shows up with a dead body. If you haven't got a dead body in Series 3, then you're never having a dead body, are you? So that's the time to throw it in. And it's good. It's very exciting. It's very thrilling. Still funny. I'm very pleased with it.
It feels like that was one of the first shows that I saw you kind of helming, especially we used to know you with Ricky quite a lot. But when you started helming that, it felt like you'd put a lot of those eggs in a basket. You know, you'd be writing it, you were performing, and it's a lot of pressure to put on yourself.
Yeah.
So to see it have its longevity, especially in this atmosphere where there's so much content out there, that must be one of the highlights of your career, I guess.
Well, absolutely. And also, I was directing as well some of the episodes, and we filmed it in my hometown of Bristol. So, you know, that's a big, that was a big kind of thing for me, a sort of homecoming of sorts. First professional I've done in Bristol, and that's my hometown. And so it was just the whole thing. And then having Christopher Walken, taking him all the way to Bristol during a pandemic, you know, it's quite, that's a scary couple of weeks, you know. When you've got him there, he's in his 80s. You're just worried, is he going to get the sniffles? You know, I don't want to be the one that loses Walken on my watch, but luckily he made it through.
Talking about one of the shows, if not the show that really put you on the map back in the day, The Office.
Yeah.
It's coming back again in America. It makes me wonder, is it ever going to come back again in the UK?
Well, I think the American version is going to be in the world of The Office, but not the same characters and not the same office. So I think trying to bring something back where it's the exact same people, exact same place, that's a tough one to do without sort of damaging the memory of the original. You know, plus I don't think we could afford our cast now.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, but like, if it is set in the same world, could you keep an eye on it as a blueprint to see if that works over there? Because then you could do something over here with a whole new cast, with a whole new area that's just loosely set in the same universe.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. And yeah, you know, we even talked about that as an Outlaws. Could you do the Outlaws and just suddenly there's one in Manchester and there's one in Liverpool, there's one in, you know, you could kind of do that anywhere really, because it's just about a group of people who've broke the law, and there's sadly lawbreakers everywhere.
And speaking of universes, actually, we're seeing your old mate Logan back in the MCU coming up. We thought he was a goner. I'm sure you thought he was a goner as well. But with that kind of new multiverse, characters who are dead coming back, etc. Have you been expecting a call anytime? So could you give us a little exciting exclusive about what's coming up?
Well, I mean, that goes to show, doesn't it, that just because you kill someone off in something, it doesn't mean anything anymore. Just because you end The Office doesn't mean it can't come back. You know, nothing's sort of dead in the water anymore. I haven't had the call for Logan, but I'm happy to shave my head again and spend 4 hours in makeup to play an albino mutant freak. I'm waiting for that call.
We would love to see it. And finally, we're here to celebrate on the Best of British over the last 12 months. Other than your own fine TV show, has there been anything you were wishing your agent gave you a call about? Anything you've looked enviously on or just really binged out on over the last 12 months?
Well, I'm giving an award for the best drama this year, and those nominees are all absolutely terrific. You know, including Slow Horses, the spy drama that I think is terrific. Top Boy's in there. I'm not quite sure where I'd fit into the Top Boy universe.
The toppest boy.
The toppest boy, yeah. It's only the tallest boy. And yeah, so I think there's been an amazing array of stuff. And you know, it just keeps getting better and better. You know, I just think, and particularly in this country, I still think we're sort of kings of the world in terms of what we do.
Well, I can't wait to get into Outlaws again, mate. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I wish I tapped you in the shoulder 10 years ago, then this would have been a lovely full circle moment.
Absolutely.
But have a fantastic afternoon.
Cheers, and you, mate. Thanks so much.
Man.